Genies don't work at all like you'd think. When I first knocked over the antique bottle in my mother's junk shop, I figured it'd just be another $5 deducted from my pay. This wasn't the first time, you know. The smoky orange glass splintered across the wooden floorboards as the musky old cork spun in place. When I returned with a broom, I noticed a yellowed slip of paper that had at some point appeared amid the wreckage. Thank you for releasing me. As a reward, I leave you with 3 wishes. Simply speak your wish out loud or write it out. I wish you all the wealth and happiness you deserve. One odd conversation piece, right? Still, I kept the paper while I disposed of the glass. If nothing else, I figured it might be worth something if it was actually something old. After placing the broom back in its closet, I returned to the dusty and outdated cash register. Damn thing, I growled, slapping the machine hard against the cold metal side. I wish it worked the way I want. It opened with a bell chime. The tray was full of cash. More than I'd put in there, and I could immediately see that. In my mind, I could hear a booming voice muttering the word, "Done." I took the cash out, all of it, and laid it on the counter to see how much it appeared. Without so much as a second thought, I slammed the tray closed again. The same bell chime sounded as the tray reopened, once again full of money. I cheered, I laughed, I let out a few profanities, but in a good way. After a moment, I turned the closed sign out of the front door and locked myself in. I emptied the tray nearly 100 times, growing the pile of cash larger and larger. I threw it in the air, sat on the swelling stack, and just for the hell of it, I burned a $100 bill, just simply to see how it smelled. The wish had worked. I was rich. Then, an awful idea hit me. I wasn't rich at all. My parents were. This was their shop, their register, and I was their son. Anything of mine was automatically theirs anyway. That's how I ended up slaving away in this shop, by the way. You're my son, and you'll do as I say. But hey, I had 2 wishes left. I could turn the endless string of grannies who came into the shop into a horde of bikini-clad super sluts. I could make myself President of the United States and legalize a few things for my own benefit. I mulled over the problem for a while. I had enough arguments with my family, enough scuffles with the old man to kill off all the slightest glimmer of hope for their well-being. I could have wished them dead, and I'd suffer only the slightest pang of guilt. Buying a small island, I thought, would put the rest of that nagging feeling. An island! I snapped my fingers as the thought occurred to me. I don't need to kill them, I just need to postpone them. Until I turn 18. They were already out on the boat. Dad's boat. I could easily send them a little off course, making them a bit late to come and check up on how the store was doing. I wish. My eyes moved to the poster of Hawaii on the wall. I wish my parents were lost at sea, safe and sound until my 18th birthday. I heard a rush of water. It was a phantom sound that came out of nowhere I could see. In my mind, the same voice once again muttered, "Done." I knew that my wish had begun to take effect. Now I was wealthy, on my own, and hadn't really done anything wrong to get what I wanted. However, I only had one of my gifts left. What should I ask for? 1,000 wishes? Would that work, or is it cheating? Maybe I should have immortality, although that could end horrifically if Earth itself ended someday. I'd just be a very rich teen floating in airless space, forever. No, I had to think this over and pick the perfect thing for my last one. So now here I am, telling you this. I want you to help me out. We can brainstorm for a bit, and maybe you can help me figure out what I want. It has to be the ultimate thing, something that can't backfire on me. Oh, and don't get too bent out of shape about my parents. They'll be okay, because I wished it. They'll just get a little scared and bored, but honestly, they probably deserve it. Douchebags. Man, they're probably arguing about whose fault it is right now. Mom's threatening divorce, and Dad's saying, "Go ahead, storm right off the boat." I wish I was a fly on the wall for that.